Alright guys, welcome back to VGL. So in the realm of gaming, few titles have garnered much attention and passion as Days Gone. Developed by Bend Studios and released in 2019, the game quickly amassed a very dedicated fan base. Despite the game not being greenlit internally, fans have been clamoring for a sequel, and the team at Bend Studios has been hard at work on something new within the Days Gone universe. And in this video, we'll delve into everything we know about Bend Studios' next game and the prospects of Days Gone 2. So join us as we explore the latest news, rumors, and the insider information about Bend Studios' upcoming project, from the potential for a new IP and the possibility of revisiting the world of Days Gone. We'll cover it all, so buckle up, grab a drink, and get ready to dive into the exciting world of Bend Studios' next adventure. So Days Gone has emerged as a standout title in the survival horror game genre. Bend Studio created a unique blend of narrative-driven gameplay placed in an open-world environment. Players took on the character of Deacon St. John. He's a bounty hunter who must navigate a world overrun with freakers. The game's strength was a combination of engaging tale, dynamic environmental interactions, and hard survival mechanics. As its foundation, Days Gone was more than just a zombie survival game. It was a narrative about grief, love, and fraternity, also finding hope in the darkest of times. So Bend Studio was able to create a highly complex setting with multiple different weather variations, as well as a very complex day and night cycle in a variety of different foes. And don't get me wrong, these components gave Days Gone a very unique feel in the popular zombie game genre. However, the game was not without criticism. Upon release, it encountered multiple technical difficulties and received very mixed reviews for the gaming mechanics. But despite these obstacles, it developed a devoted fan base that was drawn to the narrative richness and the gameplay freedom. But as we consider the prospect of a sequel, let's look at the early speculations and the statements from Bend Studios. So following its debut, the gaming community was abuzz with the conjecture about the potential of Days Gone 2. The first game's ending paved the way for the sequel, and fans are excited to see what would lead in December of 2019. So it looks like Bend Studios studio director Chris Reese fueled the fire. Reese told Games Radar that the film is interested in further exploring the Days Gone concept. This announcement triggered a flurry of conversations and speculation about the sequel and what it could contain. The gaming community is known for its tight-lipped approach to the unannounced titles. It also left these remarks to its open interpretation. And was this in reference to Days Gone 2, or was it just a general show of interest in the game's world? Now, this rumor of Reese's comment fueled the rumor mill, and as fans analyzed every word from the hints, and as most fans contemplate the potential for Days Gone 2, it's definitely crucial to consider what such a sequel could bring to the table. Now, the prospect of Days Gone 2 raises a number of expectations and possibilities. Building on the initial game, a sequel might improve and expand on the existing universe. Many fans have expressed a wish for a more varied gaming elements and a more detailed narrative and a deeper study to the game's universe. The game's plot is ripe for a sequel in the series. Days Gone set the tone with a gripping plot, but there's plenty more to discover. The sequel could dive deeper into the freakier history, revealing new aspects of the pandemic's global impact, and also feature a larger cast of people. This could also add so much more understanding and depth into the dimension of the game's universe. There's also so much more room for innovation in the gameplay. The first game was hailed for its motorcycle mechanics and the open world exploration, but fans have asked for a better AI, more diverse objects, and a stronger combat system. A sequel could definitely solve most of these issues and improve upon the experience and provide a more refined and varied gameplay system. Now, what about the difficulties of producing and the speculation surrounding the production of Days Gone 2? In April of 2020, Bloomberg reported that Sony had opted against the sequel to Days Gone. The study highlighted the production constraints and mixed critical reception as the key reasons for the decision, and this announcement came with a huge disappointment to the fan base that had been looking forward to a sequel. Now, the community's reaction was very fast and ferocious, and the report sparked a widespread discussion on social media and gaming communities. Many fans expressed their disappointments and wishes, highlighting the unique qualities of Days Gone, many features that distinguish it from other games in the genre, the game's excellent narrative and immersive universe, and the emotional connection players had formed with the characters were commonly highlighted in the reasons as why to continue the franchise. Now, in response to this news, a fan-led petition on change.org was launched, and it was basically set urging Sony to approve Days Gone 2, and this petition soon received a large number of signatures demonstrating the game's devoted fan base, and this was a clear indication to Sony of the game's success and the desire for more. more. So the issue surrounding Days Gone 2 demonstrates the intriguing trend of the gaming industry. The relationship between the corporate decision making and the fan demand is tricky. While the financial considerations and the studio's interests are important, the gaming community's input should not be overlooked. As we've seen numerous cases and fan feedback, it has the power to affect the game's production, and that looks like what's happening with Days Gone 2. However, the question still remains, what is the future of Days Gone, and is Days Gone 2 actually going to happen? So the future of Days Gone, including the possibility of a sequel, remains undetermined, and the final decision of a sequel rests between Sony and Ben Studios. The gaming industry, as we know, is very unpredictable, and there have been many cases where a fan has demanded a proper release or a re-release of a game and it just hasn't happened. But the question is could Days Gone 2 actually be one of these examples? And the other question that lies is, what about the mysterious new IP set in the Days Gone universe? Well, Ben Studios has confirmed that they are indeed working on a brand new IP that will be built upon the open world systems of Days Gone. This new project will include multiplayer, which is the first for the studio. Now, while details are scarce, we have some ideas about the next game and what it will be about. Firstly, this new game will expand and enhance the open world systems that Days Gone was celebrated for and known for. This suggests that the studio is committed to refining and building upon the immersive dynamic environments that were detailed in the original Days Gone. In the original game, players can likely expect a more sophisticated and interactive open world experience. In this new IP, you could potentially see richer narratives with more complex ecosystems, advanced mechanics, and allow a deeper engagement with the game's universe. Secondly, this new project marks a significant milestone for Ben Studios, as it will include a multiplayer component, and that will be the first in the studio's portfolio. The introduction of multiplayer elements signals an exciting shift for the studio's approach in the game design. It'll enable players to explore a post-apocalyptic world of Days Gone. This could involve multiple co-op gameplay elements, where players will work together to complete missions and survive in this harsh game world, or even introduce the competitive aspects where players will challenge one another in the game setting. It's not confirmed whether or not this new IP will actually have multiplayer, and especially after the disastrous launch of The Last of Us Factions, or I guess their lack thereof launch of The Last of Us Factions. But the plans could remain, and it could be very, very interesting. But as we wait for the official confirmation, the gaming community is going wild with excitement and speculation about the future of Days Gone. The success of its first game, combined with the open-ended narrative and the potential to delve in even deeper into the richness universe that is Days Gone, makes a very compelling case for the sequel. But also, with the potential of this unannounced project in the gaming world, a hint of doubt also lingers. For now, we can continue to show the support and keep our fingers crossed for the good news. But regardless of whatever sequel comes to fruition, the impact of what Days Gone has done for the survival community as well as the horror genre community, the legacy will for sure live on. So here's to the future of Days Gone and whatever this new IP may bring. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe with your notifications turned on so you never miss an upload. This has been Zach. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one.